People are dying and you're acting like nothing is happening.
What? How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hope today is good, unlike this fucking thing. DeeJsee, for what I'm saying now, is actually quite an okay film, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar. I'm not gonna reintroduce that shit again. And Bill Pullman, and had a sequel that was even better. Today's movie is the third one in this fucking series, and I'm trying to be as calm as I possibly can. The Grudge 3, directed by Toby Wilkins, who made the excellent indie film Splinter, and stars Matthew Knight, Johanna, Braddy, McKinney, Ikehato, and Marina Sirtis. And of course, Shawnee Smith. The only reason why you should watch this and not put yourself through the torment that I just endured. But how does this compare to the others? Don't know what sarcasm is? You should look it up. Let's get into the good, shall we? The opening is fantastic. Bloody, vicious, violent, and really paints a picture of what the next hour and a half will be. Shawnee Smith is great, probably because I'm a huge Saw fan. If you don't, then there's probably nothing redeeming about this. So let's kick it into the bad. I'm gonna be as calm as I possibly can without losing my goddamn mind. So it's set in America. One Japanese person this time, and has nothing to do with the house. You know, the whole reason why the Grudge existed? Stuff the storyline. Let's just do it a bit more bloody. No, it's not what we wanted. Like, it is straight out of a DVD bullshitting sale. Slow. This goes for an hour and a half. An hour of that was spent looking at my watch. I don't have a watch, so what the fuck was I looking at? Mike Mendez, screenwriter for 100% Rotten Tomatoes movie, The Grave Dancers. What the hell happened? Horny teens, terrible scares, and enough blood to make 1 and 2 look like a PG film. Habit of killing off its main characters. This entire series should be blamed here. It liked to kill off its main character from the last one, as if to give you a big old slap in the face that what you're watching is pointless. But at least 2 had redeeming quality. The sister, you were watching the continuing storyline. Stop the continuing storyline. This is a new family, same building, and it thinks it's okay. The one thing they thought, sex sells. Well, it certainly doesn't sell this crap. Is this The Grudge or 90210? Sex and nudity just needs to be shown. It doesn't. They're not even caring about each other. Alright, well, if we're gonna be doing this, then we might as well have fun with it. There's no fun. There was a bit of tape on her back, went into this room, didn't realize that it was the room with all the crime scene tape on it. Don't know how you missed that. Proceed to start doing things. A character kicks in. Oh no. Oh, we need to get out of here. Let's go do it in another room. Do these teenagers have jobs? He says he has a job. We don't know what it is. We don't know where he goes, but he says the word job. That's apparently all it takes. It feels like because of the shoestring budget that this was shot on the same floor. Tried to make it look like it by moving a couple of paint cans around, or actually no, I didn't even think they changed the room numbers on each door. The last movie had a $20 million budget. This had 5 to keep us invested for an hour and a half. Shorter, and yet felt longer than the other 2. Repeats the same thing as if to say nostalgia purposes. To play off this nostalgia by literally holding your head underwater saying, remember this? Remember this? You remember this? The characters don't make any sense. The first 30 minutes of the movie, I thought the guy was the dad. Turns out it was the brother. There was still more affection going on between the sister and the brother than there was the boyfriend. They're so forgettable. You don't relate to any of them. Half the time you're wondering what they're even doing in a scene. But even the actors aren't putting in any effort.
Max, my being here isn't gonna change anything.
We need you, Lisa. Now is all that matters.
React! It doesn't do scares well. It builds the tension up to nothing. You can see things coming a mile away. You literally had 2 minutes of her stroking her hair. What's gonna come up next? I bet the boy's gonna stroke her hair. God fucking damn it. It doesn't do edits well, scenery, or its makeup well. 4 moments in the movie that I could see that the makeup was running off of the person who was playing the Grudge. That doesn't need to be on screen to show the creep factor. But if you put her in there for 2/3 of your movie, then that's a problem. It doesn't make her scary. Descriptions going on in the movie that don't even describe what you're actually seeing. Okay, her face is all white. Check. Black hair. Check. Blood all over her body. Body's all contorting. I wouldn't really call that contorting. Do you need me to do it for you? Characters that are shown right at the start get delayed until the end. It doesn't have a jagged storyline that has intertwining characters. You'd think that would be good? It isn't. The people in this building are boring, repetitive, a nuisance. The actors and the characters don't react. I can forgive it happening in 2, maybe even 1, but this? What the hell happened? The stunt scenes? I wouldn't even call them stunts. You could literally add in that sound. I'm gonna do that right now. Fits it, right? I can't even. Just watch this. Did anybody think while this movie was being made, maybe we put a little bit of effort into it? Maybe what we're doing here isn't really right. If anything, it's a little bit laughable. Let's try and make a decent Grudge film. You're right, let's put the Grudge in every single scene, because that's what sells the movie. Anybody else live in this building? Is it just them? I saw 2 tenants. I was trying to forgive it by saying that maybe there was more than just 2 tenants, but there isn't. There are 2 tenants in the entire building. And they take pictures and shots of this building from outside to say, this is where the action's taking place, if you can even call it action. 2 people. 2 people live in this building. 2 families in this building. This is bad. There isn't anything redeeming about this. It's shoddy, lazy, forgetful, not scary. Tries using the shock factor. In the end, just is shocking. The Grudge half the time looks like me when I'm trying to get out of bed in the morning. It doesn't feel like I was sitting through a movie. It feels like my very soul was being infected by this crap. That if 2 wasn't bad, 3 must be okay. I was fooled. It's like every other person who decided to watch this. This franchise is dead. As a whole, if they were any hope of bringing out a 4th one, it was taken around back and shot at point blank range. Still plays off the whole sequel bait bullshit, even though it didn't make any bloody sense. If you even try sitting through this, God help you. Because this movie will leave you gasping for breath and have you crawling towards a better movie. That's why The Grudge 3 gets... You know, I always like to end my reviews with a quote from the film, but you know what? A movie that I gave 2 stars, I still had a quote for. There's nothing. Nothing. It's one of those things I hope to God you never see. If you really want to sit through it, by all means. But remember that you survived through this crap. I barely did. But that being said, did you see it? Will you see it? And if so, let me know in the comments. Until then, I've been DeeJsee. And always remember... Did you see it?